Hello and welcome back to another OmniHeroes video. In this video, hopefully we're just going to finish off Abyss difficulty for Rift Odyssey, as I believe there's only 2 days left until we get the Hell difficulty. So we're going to make our way through Nightmare and then through Hell and then into Peak difficulty. So we'll just see. What I will be doing is taking these out and let's build ourselves a strong team. Now I want to go with these two. We'll take out Lily and Leah. We will pop in another Dooms. So potentially what we can do actually, we will pop in Halissa, and then we can go ahead and pop in Lily and Leah. Go ahead, change up our relics slightly. Don't think we need this one. Go with shield, just to be sure. And then we can go ahead and change our relics up. So we will need you, we will need you, and we will pop in you as well. Let's jump in. Now again, we're just going to blitz through. I don't expect too much resistance, especially given the combination of Dooms and Ethereals, but we'll just have to see. Now, I have been into the perk tree for both of them, for both Dooms and for Glorians. Now, Glorians, I've only selected the bare minimum that I need to select in order to get the proof, and that's 5 out of 5 on the energy gain. It's 5 out of 5 on the so it's positive energy gain, and then 5 out of 5 for Grace of Hunters, as well as the proof of Glorians, which is why we can only have 2 Glorians, or why we do have 2 Glorians, and as well we can now have in combination our Dooms. Now I've also invested quite heavily in the Mystifiers, so what I might do is change it up in a little bit. And we'll just see how the Mystifiers work out. But so far, so good. I think Dahlia is going to finish things off here. Yep, very good. And yeah, that's it. Easy as pie. So let's keep going and let's push as far as we can. Again, I suspect to beat this stage, or these stages, very, very easily. The only one that we will have trouble with, typically, is the... Hold on. Solomon stage. Now, I even failed that mission on hard without somebody to counter Solomon, because it's very difficult too. So we can use Vittoria, we can use Karnak, we can use Ozzy, but we can also take out Lily and Leah. We can jump into our Glorians and we can use Lee as well. So let's use Lee and let's see if it does have a major impact on how things go. Again, there are other units as well, like Orphelia, for example. We can use Orphelia. We can also use Hades as well. Hades gets rid of him, and he is the quickest to do so, unless you have the Orphelia skin, in which case Orphelia is the quickest to remove bind. No two ways about it, really. An unfortunate miss there from Dahlia. I suspect we would have done tremendous amount of damage, but mainly the healing is what we look after. So Solomon there, he's not applied bind just yet, so we should have this one turn to finish them off, and potentially Audrey's going to do it for us. Yeah, absolutely spot on. So didn't even need Lee after all. Let's go ahead and push through. What I will be doing, I will be skipping the majority of these. The only ones that I'll stop on will be the boss missions. So every 5 stages, we will watch a boss mission. The next stage, I believe, is the Holy Shield Talos, but we do have Arthur on the team who does counter that. Now, what I might do instead, I'm going to pop in Seraphina, and we'll take out Audrey, take out Halissa, and we're going to pop in Gloria, and we're going to pop in Ayushta. Now, this is a team setup that I've been running in PvP most recently. And the reason for that is just because the reflect damage and the healing provided by Seraphina, as well as the three strikers on the team. So you've got Gloria, who pairs quite nicely with Ayushta as well with the Deviant synergy. So we get this Holy Shield. And then we've got three Celestials in the form of Seraphina, we have Dahlia, and we have Arthur as well, all Celestials all working together. The reason that I use Shield is primarily these two need to survive for as long as possible. The longer this Holy Shield stays up, the more powerful our units will become. As you can see, not doing altogether too much reflect damage at the moment, but that's not the point at the moment. We do want to build up as quickly as possible, but we need this first. We need Seraphina to effectively pump up the entire team, and then once she's done that, it's smooth sailing from there on out. So Arthur should finish this off. Yeah, spot on. And we still got plenty of room to go as well. Ayushta there to do the most. Absolutely fantastic. I know I said I'd skip a couple, but I just wanted to see, wanted to show off how that team functions. Now we're coming up to 90. This is Talos, so it is Holy Shield. You can use any of these units, Katrina and Macaria, but there are plenty of others. Audrey, for example, removes Holy Shield. Arthur removes Holy Shield. And something I learned today, there are two different types of Holy Shield. The first one is Holy Shield, and that is for PvE, I believe, and then Holy Armor is what's applied in PvP modes. So just something to take into consideration there. That's why your stuff like Arthur, Audrey, Macaria, Katrina, is why when they attack, they don't remove Holy Shields. In PvE, in PvP. In PvE, they do remove it. I believe, actually, no, in PvE, it is classed as Holy Armor, whereas in PvP, it's classed as Holy Shield. So, again, two different types of buffs are applied. There is that Holy Shield, and then there's Holy Armor as well. So just something to take into consideration. It looks like having absolutely no difficulty here, plowing through. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to build a Mystifiers team, because I've also invested in Mystifiers. So let me just pull open the Mystifiers tab. We're going to choose our best Mystifiers. Seems a bit weird that Lancelot is in that grouping for best Mystifiers, but again, very, very easy to do. And what we're going to do, because there's not really too many protectors, we're going to pop in Audrey and Seraphina for our do we have? Technically no. So what we'll do, go you, we will go with let's go with, why not? We'll go with Shield, and we will go with you as well, because it's Glorians and Mystifiers. So now we have two Glorians, two Glorian relics. We have two Mystifier relics as well, which will give us a star on both of these. That's what that star means, by the way. In case you are not aware, the star on below your icon. Why does it keep putting you in? I do not want this one. Let's go with keeps the backline alive. Yep, and we should be good to go. Again, it wants us to use Dooms. We can use a Dooms team if we run into any difficulty, but I don't foresee that happening. I think we're just going to do too much damage. I have maxed out I have maxed out the Mystifier's Corrode damage. So we should see, a lot of damage popping off here. And this is just how this team's going to function. We're going to heal back up. And then hopefully Seraphina will pump our team to the moon, as well as Gaia. So what will happen is whenever we apply a stack of Corrode, so I have also gone with Banish, just because it plays into the light energy or the positive moon glow energy from the... Yeah, looks like we didn't need it after. Well, maybe we do. But it plays into the positive moon glow energy increase that comes along with the Grace of Hunters which is why I've gone this way rather than going with the Grace of Enigma for the negative Moonglow side of things. But yeah, we're doing 3,200 million already, and it is primarily thanks to Gaia. Sorry, I've had a runny nose all day. But yeah, it is primarily thanks to the damage increase from Gaia, the incremental damage increase that we get from her passive. So we get up to 60% reduction, 60% damage reduction, and we also get an increase in damage as well. So very, very strong, powerful effects. And yeah, it looks like we're easily blasting through these. So let's power through and let's see how far we get. Now, Lachesis, you can counter Lachesis using Gwyn. Gwyn is primarily a source for countering Lachesis, and because typically he's slower. I think they've changed this Lachesis speed to avoid that from happening, but it still works out. It's fine. They will heal back up now, but we don't particularly care about that. We just want to apply pretty much as much corrode as we can. And we've even banished Talanas over here, which is a very strong effect. Yeah, so the revitalization did kick in for Merlin and for Vittoria now, not Victoria. They changed her name, and with good reason. It is primarily, and then even Lachesis is down. My goodness, it is primarily because they were releasing a new unit, Queen Victoria. Very excited about her, but let me tell you now, she's going to be very, very pricey. I no two ways about it really. She is gonna be expensive to get, and she's not coming back around anytime soon. I don't know that for a fact, but I believe she's not going to be available for a very long time after. She will potentially be on that 100 summon ticket at the very end of the season, so she may be on there, but I very much doubt it. I've been wrong before, so I would really appreciate if I was wrong this time. I don't like giving dates of when units are returning. I was telling people save your diamonds, save your diamonds, save your diamonds, all just to summon for Cleo. I got burned by that, unfortunately. The OmniHero team decided that it would be best not to release Cleo to the general public for a very long time. And again, I can see why, because if they had, what are you? Using basic attacks. Okay, so we just need to do as much damage as possible to this boss, so it shouldn't take altogether too long. I think this is where I'm going to call it a video. So we've done from 80 to 100 for Abyss, and then we can jump straight back into Nightmare after this. So I will be doing Nightmare. Following on from this, might just blitz through Nightmare, because there's two difficulties going to be available. There is Hell, and there is going to be Nightmare as well, I believe. But we'll see. If I can't get through Nightmare, if Nightmare is not available now, we will have to check. But it looks like we're going to be able to check very soon as well, because of the amount of damage that we're doing. Gaia and Lancelot, what a combination. Now with Grace of Hunters, it's pretty much over. It's pretty much over, I said, Gaia. You gonna do this for me? There we go. Called it. Knew it. Knew it. Take that one to the bank. So that is Abyss 100 cleared. We do get the ticket. Okay, so we do have 2 days left before Nightmare does pop open. But when Nightmare pops open, we'll be able to plow through it, and then we will be able to get to peak difficulty. So as you can see, it's called something else called Apex. Apex difficulty. Fair. Okay. Well, we'll have to try it. We'll have to see. Let's go give our likes and get our 150 diamonds. As you can see, we'll take. Sorry about that, just had to sneeze. So giving our likes now, got our 150 diamonds. As you can see, I am 863rd to complete it. Players completed it 5 days ago. Straight through, just that's it. It is what it is. Like, people rush through this and then complain that there's no content. Well, let me tell you, there is definitely content available, and you just need to let's go ahead and claim, get our goodies, and then hey, do I have enough? 17. Let's go for let's take this for a spin again. Ooh, let's see. Oh, look at that summoner's look. That's YouTuber look right there. Ah, my goodness me, Mastimer, what a disappointment you always are to see. Maybe they'll buff you one day, maybe they won't. But man, just yeah. Well, we got our 15 done, and then we can go ahead and we can claim from the rebate. Now we're just waiting on reset, I believe. What did we get in this mail? Ooh, daily rewards, not bad. I'll take those. And then I'm gonna fuse all these because why not? Let's check our shards out, see who's available on this ticket. One sec. Yeah. Grub suggested something. So if you don't know, Grub is very popular within the community, very well known, very well regarded. Pops up on the contributor chat occasionally, and what he has suggested, I think, is actually a very good idea. So if we have a look on here, we go into Rift Odyssey, and we check out rewards. So we jump into common. Let's have a look at the final reward. This ticket here, you get one of these units. Now, what he has suggested is that instead of getting one of these tickets and the devs having to constantly go in, change the tickets, go into hard, there's another ticket here. These need to be updated. Again, go into Abyss. They need to be updated with more of the units available. Let's have a look at Nightmare, who's available on this ticket. A decent selection, actually. And then Hell. Oh, there's no reward for Apex. It's probably because they've not decided yet. But looks like plenty of options available. However, what he suggested was instead of this ticket, instead of this slot here, we get 100 Oracle tokens instead. Let me know what you think of that idea. I think it's a very good idea, because then that way you can just jump into Oracle, you do your 100 summons, and you get enough for effectively 2 copies of any unit you want from the Oracle shop. Even 60 I think would do, because if you summon when there's a rebate on, you will get the full 100. You get the full 100 there. So again, what do you guys think of that idea? Do you like it? Do you not? Would be good, I think, and it would make things easier for the devs as well. So let me know what you think. Comment down below, and then thanks very much for watching. I hope you have a fantastic day.